And I mean, now, Brian, you work here in the area as a media analyst, so you've seen DC change completely, right, since your time here. I mean, what do you think overall about how DC has changed, and how does the Washington Redskins fan still fit into that scheme?
Everyone in Washington, really around the nation, is going crazy about the Washington Redskins leading that NFC East division. Do you think they have what it takes to continue to lead the pack?
I'm focused on the Falcons. We're getting better. We got a long way to go. So 5-2 is cool, but I want more. But I'm going to be patient.
Patience is key. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Here with former NBA player Jared Jeffries at the Capital One Arena as the Washington Wizards are taking on the Chicago Bulls. Jared, what do you hope 2019 brings this Washington Wizards team?
For this 19 Wizards team, I hope that they just improve and get better. They got so many good young players. As long as they keep getting better and improving, is all I wish for.
Just getting better, getting us more wins, and we'll be happy people. Thank you so much, Jared. Eyes are on the guard play of Georgetown's Deanna White and Butler's Whitney Jennings. Now, eyes are on them because Butler thinks the key to winning the game today is simple. They have to stop Deanna White. Of course, Deanna White leads the Hoyas in scoring, and she's a part of Georgetown's Big Three, responsible for 65% of their offense. But Coach Howard, on the other end for Georgetown, said they're going to get Deanna going by having her score in transition and, of course, beating the defense. Yes, they'll be relying on her speed.
Well said. Thank you all. And again, officially welcome aboard to the Minor Football League as we get ready to kick off the 2018 season. I look forward to covering all the teams and meeting your great media personnel. I know it's going to be a fun season of football. I mean, aren't you guys excited?
Kelsey Nicole Nelson back here on the red carpet with former Cleveland Cavaliers General Manager Mr. David Griffin. David, how are you tonight?
Very well, thank you.
Let me first ask you, what brought you out to Fight Night DC this year?
Well, partially because we have a good friend who helps put the event on, and partially because it's a cause that we care a great deal about. My wife Meredith and I were pretty actively and remain pretty actively involved in Cleveland Clinic Children's. So any causes of this type matter to us a great deal.
Yeah, and over $65 million has been raised from this event alone.
The Washington Wizards are looking for a win after a loss last night right here on this very court to the Chicago Bulls. Now the Washington Wizards are coming off 2 road losses, one in Indianapolis and one in Detroit. Right now the Washington Wizards are looking for their footing.
But Baker Mayfield, I do like him. I think, of course, he's breathed life into this Cleveland Browns team that for a long time now has needed this life and air. Now, when you say Cleveland Browns, it's not just a guaranteed win, right? It used to be you saw the Browns on your schedule. You might not even go to that game. You pretty much marked it as a W, right? But now that Baker's there, it's new and it's fun and he's exciting, and I think he's giving this Browns offense new life. And of course, the defense, when your offense is doing well, you want to perform, right? So they can continue to do well. And I think he has good arm strength. It's growing, and I think obviously he's mobile.
Georgetown Hoyas are hoping on this very court that it's not deja vu to last season, where last time the players played this team on this very court, Georgetown was on the losing side, losing 78-62. Now, right now, Georgetown trails the series all time, losing 3-19. But we're hoping that this is a really great game. Now we'll be giving it over to Ben Gordon Goldstein and Monica Moore for tonight's starting lineups. So right now, the Washington Wizards are still looking for their identity this season. I don't know who the squad is. Hopefully in 2019 we find out.
Urban won honors with the one and only social change winner of this year, Mr. Sean King. Sean, how are you tonight?
Good to see you.
Good. I'm glad to see you as well. And what a year it's been with all the social change that's been happening in the country, especially with this conversation surrounding Colin Kaepernick, who I know is a person that you have never been afraid to talk about. So kind of describe, how you think America is going to go into 2019 with social change.
Perfect. Doing something I love to do. I'm not going to lie to you. I almost wanted to get back out there, but I'm too old now. But thank you so much for joining us, Robert. Had a blast. Thank you. Here at the 2018 Minor Football League General Manager signing, I'm here with Mr. Clarence Bond and Mr. Jason Gines. Now, Clarence, you'll be over the Washington Chiefs. They have a long legacy of winning after 8 championships. Tell me, are you going to keep that tradition alive? Wow, words well said, Brian. Thank you so much for being our guest today here on DK in Sports. And for everyone watching, thanks so much for tuning in right here to DK in Sports.